Hey, happy to get this quick tip video online. Want to talk about diffusions? Yes, grid, silk, 250, 216, opal and NoPal. Booklight will be also covered in every possible way and pose. Before making my own diffusion video, of course I made a background check and dug through a few dozens of similar tutorials to make sure I could bring something new or different. Firstly, boring theory. 410, 251, 250, 216. Why am I saying all these cell phone area codes? These are four most popular gel diffusions on almost any film set. Any GME truck has at least two of each pre-built 4x4 frames with them at all times, as well as cuts and rolls in case, let's say, we need to dress up a window in frame. Maybe 253 Hampshire Frost also, in super rare occasions, to slightly blur out a shadow edges. Why do we need diffusions? To break down a hard light source, to make it softer, nicer, creamier, you name it. To make it even usable. As we all know, any modifier in the path between initial light source and the subject becomes a light source itself. And the larger is the source emitting the light, the softer it becomes, which means more stretched and graded shadows. But you're gonna pay for perks, in this case with brightness. The thicker the diffusion is, the more light intensity is lost. Here's a quick table and a fast comparison chart. No point doing it thoroughly. Light Filters have it in every detail on their website. Done with gels, moving to self-explaining overheads and solvent rugs. Why overheads? Most of the time, these frames are used to cover the sun in tabletop position right over everyone's heads. Why silent? Gels and any firm film material tend to be really noisy during windy weather. Sound on set doesn't appreciate it. For no good reason, obviously. Feels like it's a right time to flash my favorite cross-department memo card. Most common frame sizes are 4x, 6x, 8x, 12x, 20x, 30, 40, and some in-betweenies like 12x20, 10x something, and any custom stuff to the order. Most widely used are silks, grids, highlight aka shower curtain, muslin, bleached unbleached, ultra bounce since reflected light is considered diffused. And last minute cut in, there's one more fabric gained popularity recently, so-called magic cloth. Initially the fabric was intended for diffusing LED panels, blending multiple LEDs into one source. Believed to be the thickest on the market, will cut 2.5 f-stops. Curiously enough, is it even thicker than muslin? A few words about bounce boards as a warm-up to a booklight. Well, anything wide and flat can act as a bounce board. Bounce boards are just shaped and cut to size pieces of foam and or foam core with taped edges for enforcement. There are also ultra bounce floppies, if you're eager to spend money, and ultra bounce frames. Also, I have to mention, just for the record, and since usually it's the other side of the bounce world, reflectors. Same idea, just reflect more of the light and diffuse less. It's called shiny side in Los Angeles and silver side everywhere else in the world. I don't know why. Oh yeah, last year's novelty. CRLS, whatever it stands for, nobody knows. Light Bridge, convenient and overpriced reflection metal boards of different sizes and variously polished to achieve different diffusion reflection ratio. Fun stuff. Basic rule of thumb when working with any reflection bound surface, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Exactly. Working with light is like dealing with applied physics. I just have to say it here. Hey y'all, fancy green wearing pin glasses cinematographer wannabes? Film industry is not about creativity or artistry. That's amateur stuff. It's about money. It's about exact numbers and discipline. One day of production will cost millions of dollars, and believe me, those who pay will want their money back. Whoa, what a lecture! Looks like bookshelf lights will be a separate video representing a sum of reflected and diffused light. Stick around, we'll be right back after a short commercial and the weather forecast.